What's good, YouTube? This is Rage Real. So today's video, I want to take you guys through this single back tight wide off mini scheme in Madden 23. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So I am in the Packers offensive playbook. Again, I'm in the Packers offensive playbook. Now, single back tight wide off can be found in other playbooks, but in my personal opinion, the Packers have the best single back tight wide off formation in Madden 23. That's just my personal opinion. Also, if you ever want any ebooks or anything, make sure you check out my website, allthingsmadden.com. The link is in the description of this video. You will just go to All Things Madden tab if you were curious about CFLs. Now, I do have a free CFL, but it's for PS4 only. And if you want to go ahead and just join in and wait, you're more than welcome to, but we're still waiting. So just keep in mind we're not gonna be playing immediately once you join, you know, so we're trying to make it right. But also ebooks, like I said, they're on the website. And if you ever want a personal ebook, so if you really like this single back tight wide off formation or any formation at all, you can just go to personal ebook section on my website and you can request for me to do it, and once I do it, I'll place it directly into your into your account. So with all that out the way, man, let's go on and get into this video. So first and foremost, this video is dedicated for anybody. So the way my channel works is you're only gonna find value if you lock in and watch the whole video. I don't do description, like I don't do written setups and things of that nature anymore. I used to, but the reason I strayed from it is because I care more about you guys. So the reason I say that is because I want you guys to actually lock in, watch this video, because I try to design these videos to where you only need to watch it once full through, and after that you just kind of, you know, can skim through it as a refresher on setups, you know, because it's going to be general setups. Well, it's going to be like same setups, and I show you different coverages, you know. So the whole point of this is I make my videos based on you guys who sit and rock with it, who really are invested and want to learn more about a formation, you know. So without further ado, I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time, so let's go on and get into this video. So as far as personnel goes, it really just depends, but for the most part, you want your two best receivers on the outside, so where Christian Watson is and where Romeo Doubs is. Now, normally you're gonna want your speedsters there because I say your two best receivers because normally they're gonna be your two, you know, speediest receivers normally. But if you have just an extremely fast guy, I would just put him either where Randall Cobb is or any of the one of the two spots. It really just doesn't matter, and you'll see why I say that here in a second. So things I want to go over in this formation is, I mean, halfback dive is a really great run. There's no explanation need. Inside zone, it literally just depends on what defense they come out in. And they have halfback zone weak, which is the same factor. It depends. And they also have the jet sweep, which that literally depends on the same thing. So what I kind of want to do real quick is I want to show you the jet sweep. I want to show you inside zone split. And I also want to show you halfback zone weak. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out in zone fake jet. So the way I like to do things is I like to show you guys, first and foremost, we're going to come out 3-4 odd, only because it's an under center formation, and most people are going to come out in a 3-4 style defense when you play under center. So I'm going to come out code 4 drop because it's one of the best run defenses in the game. Now, what I want to do here is just kind of take you through the run plays, and then we'll talk about some passing plays later on. So I make these run videos super fast, not videos, but make these runs super fast. So just want to show you just basically, you know, what you should expect when you use them. Now, right there, I forgot to mention, you see why it's really important is if you notice they have a star D tackle, you normally always want to try to make sure you double team them. Normally that's going to slow them down, even if they don't get the animation. Now, in that particular run, they're going to do a really good job is because it's a zone fake type of play. So the blocking principles that normally apply don't apply. Now, use that play to your discretion. But next, I want to take you to jet sweep. And also keep in mind, since this is a symmetrical defensive formation, that means that there's going to be an end man that comes free every single time. AKA, if you want to put it in simpler terms, if they're running 3-4 odd and they're base aligned where their defense is all congested like this, do not run the jet sweep with this formation because there's going to be a free man every time. And I'll go ahead and show you that. So what we'll do here is we'll flip the play. I got to actually go click on jet sweep. But let's go click on jet sweep. And now notice that we're running it to the left side over here. So anytime they have a symmetrical formation, just don't run jet sweeps with this formation because there's going to be an extra man that gets free every time. So Now keep in mind what I'm basically saying about symmetrical is, if for some reason this guy, like if they had a defensive formation where he was lined up like they were like this or something, where now there's not as many people on this side as there are on this side. And if you notice those type of things, then that's when you'd actually want to come and actually try to attack them with the jet sweep, if that makes sense. Because obviously, you know, this is just a counter to it, and at that point it just really relies on speed, but you get the idea. So I wanted to take the time, because you might say the jet sweep is trash, but you got to understand when you should try to run the jet sweep. Now, next thing is inside zone. I'm gonna kind of fly through these because these are self-explanatory, but they're just literally your literal run plays. There's legit nothing special about it at all. I was just kind of showing you what they look like, you know, how the blocking works. And the Packers defense is really great, by the way, so that's why we're just having no run lanes whatsoever. But anyways, those are the run plays. I kind of like to do that personally, just so you can kind of see what they look like, and see if you like it or not. Because the whole point of me doing these style of videos is to show you guys the formation and show you, like, hey, you should give it a chance, and you have to decide yourself if you want to or not, if that makes sense. Now, the reason that this formation caught my attention is actually something in particular. So the three passing plays I'm gonna go over is PAD cross, PA post dig, and I'm actually gonna come out in PA jet sweep. So there's a reason why I'm coming out in this. So what we'll do is go to 3-4, and again, we're gonna talk about the base defenses you'll see, which is gonna be cover 3. You're gonna see cover 4 drop. You're gonna see man coverage. You're gonna see a little bit of cover 2, and of course, you're gonna see man blitz. So I actually want to put in pinch bucko. So what we're gonna do here is come out in cover 4 drop. Alright, so what I wanted you to do is take a look at this play. So we actually can't hot route anything. So notice I'm trying to press triangle to, you know, pull up everything, and I can't. So you can't hot route anything. So most of the time plays are garbage when you can't hot route them most of the time, but this one is actually a really viable play to run. Now, how I would use this is I would make my opponent think I'm going in a jet sweep, so I may click on him and then press X to kind of send him in motion, go back, and a lot of times that's going to force your user to come down. And versus any style of purples, so if that's your cover 3, your cover 4 drop, anything like that, this route is going to get over the top of that every single time, literally every single time. The only zone coverage that will actually guard this stop is going to be cover 2, because the cover 2 corners will actually be deep enough to guard this. Now, the reason why this play is still viable is because of this concept that we create right here. Because a lot of times what'll happen is when you run this play the first time, what the user's gonna do is, actually, I'll just show you. I'll just literally show you. I'll pretend to be the user on this play, right? So a lot of times it's gonna happen if the user is on this side. So let me make sure I get my controls right so I don't mess it up. All right, so what happened a lot of times is they'll see this motion, they'll try to come down, and then they're gonna realize it's play action. A lot of times they're gonna follow that, and then they're gonna try to bait and then come back, and that's why you want to pass lead it up, by the way. So a lot of times you'll see that user pattern do that, and you know you're doing a good job when you're running the ball efficiently when the user comes up to commit. Now, sometimes the reason why they'll actually do this right here is because they're gonna see this guy get open, and about time they realize this crosser's coming, a lot of times they're gonna be on a slow linebacker or a linebacker in general, and then they won't have the change of direction fast enough to be able to keep up with this play. So that's why I really love doing it. This is just a bait route. Literally, that's just a bait route with a tight end. Now, obviously, if they just set up some dumb zone, then yeah, throw it, but it's really bait route. Now, I want to show you cover 2 because with cover 2, I just want you to see what it looks like. So if they happen to play cover 2 or anything with a cloud, you really just want to, now I just wanted to show you that so you can see, wow, that was actually really overrated, but you're going to be baited to, you're going to want to throw it, but please trust me, I just showed you why you should not throw that. Again, I told you it doesn't work versus cover 2 because the route isn't ran deep enough, but you're going to get baited. I promise you, you're going to be like, I can pass lead that up right now, but just, it's really not worth it in my opinion. Now, what is pretty cool is that you can have this route in this little pocket right here. So you actually can have a double-sided read, but I would normally always dump this ball down versus cover 2. And again, I'll just run it one more time for you here, and then we'll go ahead and get moving on. I want to show you versus man coverage if I have time. Is he going to hold up? I promise you I try to throw X, but you see it. I don't want to waste any of you guys' time. I'm trying to make these videos more efficient for you guys. So man coverage, I actually like this play versus man coverage, surprisingly. And really all you want to read is between the user, between X, and you want to read square. Now, you almost always want to look at square. So whoever your best route runner is, you want to put him at square. But X can win on his man. It all depends on who is guarding him. He can definitely win. But square is a man-beating style route. It's literally designed to beat man coverage. Now, I would not use this versus the all-out man blitz. Please don't, because you won't have time to throw this ball. But I just wanted to show you that square can win versus man. You just need to have your best route runner running that route. Okay, so I broke down that play. Now, why I like this offense. I know I waited 10 minutes to tell you why I like it, but those of you guys that are here, you get to know why I like this offense. So there's 2 plays in particular, which I'm going to talk about. Now, if you want the ebook, I'm actually going to go deeper into other setups that I like out of these. But this one's going to be more of a bomb style play. So if we look at PA deep cross, notice how they have this really deep post route, right? Now, if we take a look at PA post dig, notice how we have a post route, but on the other side right here. So what that means, we can actually bomb coverages from 2 different sides, if that makes sense. So one thing I do want to tell you is for Madden 23, it's not really good to try to keep bombing cover 3. It's the only coverage I don't like to bomb this year. But cover 2, cover 4 drop, man coverage, you could definitely bomb those. So those are the ones I'm going to focus on first. And again, I would rather just dink and dunk my way down the field versus cover 3, simply because they are always reliable. There are some guaranteed cover 3 beaters in certain formations, but some of them they aren't. But anyways, moving forward, I want to talk about PA deep cross first. So this crosser right here does get over the top of every single zone coverage in the game, which is going to be important because you really want to use this play as a staple. But I don't want to give you too many setups out of this because it wouldn't be fair to people who get the ebook. So what I'm going to do is talk about bombing coverage again. So to bomb cover 4 drop, what I like to do is motion out square. I like to take circle, put them on a hitch, and then I like to put triangle on a hitch. And you can either A, block your running back, or B, let the play action settle. But what's going to happen here is that we're going to bait the user to come down. That's all we're worried about when we look at ooh, he actually did not continue running that route. Okay, hold on. I may need to put a streak for specifically cover 4 drop. But under normal circumstances, they don't stack him like that, and I'll show you exactly what I mean about that. So what I mean by stack is, notice how the safety right here, he stays up top, and he actually reroutes him somehow to go straight up the field. That normally does not happen, but we'll take a look at it and see if that's a consistent thing with this particular play. But I just want you to know that that normally almost never happens. But if that happens, we can just take triangle, put him on a streak, and that should take care of that. But I just want to see if we, need the streak or not, So anyways, we'll see right here. Yeah, so he's I don't know if y'all noticed, but he did it again. So what we'll do here is we'll put him on a streak to try to see if we can actually stop him from rerouting that. But also, I do want you to know that we actually can bomb cover 4 drop out of PA post dig every single time, but I want to give you a double-sided bombs. That's kind of what this video is dedicated towards, double-side bombs. So what we'll do here is actually do a setup that looks like this. And at this point, I'm gonna spy that guy just so I can make sure I have enough time to actually make sure that he plays it correctly. There we go. So the reason that streak was important was because now we're changing the programming of how that safety is gonna play, if that makes sense. So I'll go ahead and show you that one more time. So if you wanna bomb cover 4 drop, all you need to do is simply add a streak. So we're gonna motion out square, we're gonna take triangle, put him on a streak. We're gonna take circle, put him on a hitch. And again, I ain't gonna say again, but the reason why I put this hitch on his backside is because if I need to playmaker a guy, I can actually grab him and put him up. And I threw that ball extra late because I was trying to playmaker him, but you get the idea. So the reason why I like that hitch is I have the option of playmaker. Now, if you did what I did and you try to playmaker, you notice yourself and you notice it grabbed the running back, all you have to do is just simply block your running back, pass block him, and what'll happen is this will be the closest guy every single time, and you can just playmaker him wherever. But just wanted you to see that, that's going to get wide open versus cover 4 drop. Now, next thing we'll look at is cover 2. And that's kind of what this video will be geared towards. Like I said, cover 4 drop, cover 2, and man coverage. Just because cover 3, there's just better plays to, really dissect cover 3 to just move your way down the field, bully your way down the field, really. But for cover 2, there's a tad bit different thing I like to do. So I like to take triangle, put them on the in route. Smart route is in route. I like to take circle, put him on an out route. Smart route is out route. And lastly, take my running back and put him on a curl route. Or you can do a Nah, you probably leave him on a curl route. That'd be better. So with this particular play, hopefully I get time in the pocket to show you. But square is gonna come open for a one-play touchdown literally every single time. And I won't replay talk about why it works. I run it one more time for you. Then we'll go ahead and take a look at man coverage with this particular play. So with the same play, we can have versus cover 2, cover 3. Really, this is the all coverage play, but it's specifically designed to beat cover 2. So what's going to happen is this out route is going to drive back. The safety is going to drive him to the left, right? Notice how he pulls left. And what this is going to do on this side is this out route right here is going to pull him to the outside. So as you can tell, we're really gonna glitch out both of those, and he does this because he's expecting the safety to continue trailing over him, but he does not. He comes down on this route, and that's what opens up this throw right here. So just wanted to explain to you why that got open like it did. So I got about 5 minutes. I try to keep my videos under 20 minutes. I promise you I try my hardest, but for some reason it's just always so hard for me to do that. But anyways, I want to set it up for you again here. And hopefully we have enough time in the pocket. Look at Kenny Clark. And I figured something like that was gonna happen. But what's most important is that it was able to split it again. But in all Madden practice mode, good luck trying to have that much time in the pocket. But last thing I want to take a look at is man coverage. So we'll talk about man and we'll talk about man blitz with this particular play. So PAD cross. All you want to do if you want to run this versus man is, well, technically you could do the same thing, and you're going to split man coverage down the middle. Now, what I would suggest is taking X, put them on the in route, smart routing it. Now, you might be saying, "Real, what am I looking at?" But essentially, if you want to run this versus man, you would just make a read between triangle and X, and then you could peep circle if you want to. So when most people run man, they're going to press. So we'll go ahead and press. And now, since this safety's in the middle third, obviously we can't split a middle third. So I'm gonna put him in a purple. So we're gonna try to simulate this style of defense where they're gonna use her, on the running back. So if you get this style of defense, a lot of times you're gonna have X. You're gonna read between X and square a lot of times. So you kind of tell. So I'm gonna let square drag out a little bit just to show you that if you make a late read, you still can throw it. So don't be scared to let those reads progress. Now this may not still stand true. But we'll go ahead and take a look at it real quick if they have man with one high safety. I want to see if that route can actually run away from the guy over there. So we'll try to set it up again. And again, I'm trying to hurry for you guys. Those of you guys that are here, I appreciate you. But I try to give y'all a lot. I really do. I really try to make it to where you can look at these videos and run this yourself. But if you just have to wait. That's what I was trying to explain to you, is that you have to wait. But I probably threw it a bit too early. But you get the idea. If you have time in the pocket, just go ahead and try to find that dot. So last play I want to break down is PA post dig. And again, keep in mind, there's more setups you can do with these plays, okay? Just don't think that these are only setups that exist. I'm just showing you how to bomb coverages in this particular video. So all you want to do is motion over your outside receiver, and you want to take square right here. And I normally just like to still put them, I like to put them on a flat, and I'll take triangle, put them on a hitch, and I kind of create a flat hitch concept. And then if you want to, you can, curl your running back. I normally don't. But here we go. I'm going to just kind of show you why I like this. Hopefully I have time in the pocket. But look at circle, and we're going to be able to throw it right over the top of their head for a one-play touchdown. And again, I love to put that hitch right there, because what it's going to do is it's going to make the user want to actually come down, because we want to run this when the user's being aggressive in the middle. So this is normally going to be your user right here, and he's going to think he has everything bagged. And what I like to do is actually grab the guy and playmaker him somewhere, and it's going to cause the user to come back. So if the user starts drifting towards that route, I like to grab him and playmaker him, and that'll make the user come back down most of the time. So it's really just like a bait, if you will. So next thing we'll look at is cover 2, because I really need to get through with this video. And again, I appreciate you guys that are still here, but we're going to motion him out. We're going to take X, put him on the out route, smart route is out route. I'm going to take triangle, put him on the out route, smart route, his out route, and I'm actually going to keep that in route. I actually like the in route because it's going to do a great job of baiting the user. And here we go right here, and I kind of show you what I mean by baiting the user. And we're going to have circle going to get open for a one-play touchdown for cover 2 for the other side of the field, all right? So again, instead of going to replay, I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. So we're going to take a look at cover 2 one more time, and then we're going to take a look at man coverage, and that'll be the video. So again, that setup is you want to motion out the receiver, take triangle, put them on the out route, smart route is out route, and you want to take X. Now you technically could take X and just put them on a flat, and that'll be fine, because this square route is actually going to widen out that safety on the right side. So if you want another setup, you could run it this way if you'd like, and you can make a high-low read between X and between square, if that makes sense. So that's if you just don't like what you see over the middle, if that makes sense. So okay, so actually you can't, because that mid read is going to match with them every time. So if you want to get cover 2 open again, so just scratch that setup. You can still run it, but your receiver would have to be faster than that guy. So the safest thing to do is just how we did it. Putting them on the out route, smart route, and out route like this. This is the safest way to run this play, to where that mid read does not match, because now the mid read does not match. And he does, but it's too late. He didn't stay on top of it. So anyways, that's how I would do it for that play. But lastly, I want to show you man coverage, and then that's going to be the video. So I did say man blitz. I did forget to mention man blitz. So if you have a man blitz scenario, let's go back to PAD cross. If you have a man blitz scenario, the good thing about this play is that this is a block and release style route. So notice how triangle, I can't block him, but since he's on a motioned out, little flat route, not motion out, since he's on a block and release flat route, he'll naturally block first. Same thing with our running back, but I like to ensure my running back blocks, so I'll go ahead and block my running back. Now, I normally love to do a 3-man route concept, so what I would do is take triangle, put him on a slant, and I would motion this guy out, and then now I would block my running back again, because you never really want to run 2 people on routes. You never want to do that to yourself. So this is just as simple as it gets. You just look at triangle, circle, and then obviously that was the man assignment for square, but I just threw it just to kind of buy time. But obviously you wouldn't throw that pass if you see a safety back there. But that was just kind of giving you my route concepts, how I would do it if I feel like they're man blitzing me, or if I know they're man blitzing me. So basically it's a simple read. It's going to be between your slant, and then this is going to be your money play that you want to hit almost every time. You want to throw a nice little low ball or possession catch it, and this is your home run in case this is wide open. So that's how I like to do that versus the man blitz. Now we'll look at man blitz for the other play, PA post dig, and it's going to be similar, very, very similar. So what we're going to do is motion that out. We're going to take X, we're going to block X, we're going to block our running back. Now, there's 2 things I like to do here. So either A, I'll throw him on the zig route, or B, I'll take him on the out route, smart route is out route. So I love either one of those, because this little this wide receiver in route is actually like a speed in route. So he's going to run it relatively fast. And also, I love the motion snap, this outside receiver, so keep that in mind. So take him. Actually, they don't let you. Okay, so I thought they would normally let you motion snap them. But anyways, you can look at triangle, you can look at square, and then lastly, you can make the tough read and hit X. So those are going to be your read progressions on that play. Quickly, I'll go into replay really quick, and then that's going to be the video. So again, if I'm worried, I like to take him and either put him on an out route or put him on a zig route. Just depends, because what's going to happen here is we're going to make a read between 1 and 2, and seeing where the user goes between these 2 routes. Normally they're going to sit in the middle and do what you see him doing, and then if that's the case, normally I like to just hit this right on the break for an out route. I like to have my best route runner here if I'm going to do that, and then my second best route runner I like to put here, and then we're going to see if we can get a nice post concept going. So anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.